Alrighty, well, welcome back. Today, I mean, exploring. Face him. Okay, I'm going. I do just want to unlock more of the map. So that's what we're gonna do. I do want to at least get like one teleport point in the new area. But yeah, I want to get a new area in here. Definitely will take the white iron.
I'll catch up.
There we go. So now we just gotta climb a bit. Stamina regen. Great. One thing I was hoping not to run into. Alright, I'm back. Just sneak by, real sneaky like. Why was I not talking? Because I was on a phone call. Now that we have at least one area in here, I don't want to spoil what the new nation is yet. Not Inazuma, Surimaru. We'll go back to doing story. Arcane story. Alrighty. We're going to Surimaru City. Doggy! There are new birds to kill. Aw, what? He didn't turn into food? Good dog! Mihoyo, I'm still giving you shit because I still can't pet the dogs. The hell? Cutscene.
Sumeru City! We finally made it!
Uh-huh.
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Huh.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling
So I get
us about.
Bluetooth knowledge
Pretty
into
amazing.
my head. Okay.
You two are
Alright,
quite
Elon,
fortunate.
get out of
Until
here.
Recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
Shit.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
I won't. I don't want a brain implant. Thank you very much. I'm good.
It kind of looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their wisdom.
Whoa. Just now, something
Of course we get future tech in our fantasy world. Why not?
Oh, that'll come in really
This is from the same company that believes that trains can
That is
fly.
the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check
If
the
it's my
Akasha
guide,
and
tell me
Lord
what the fuck
Kusanagi.
happened with my sister.
Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us.
Oh.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense any. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Paimon's brain is exhausted.
Well, it doesn't take much to exhaust your brain because your brain's this big. Wait, hold on. It's more like this big.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Think why it doesn't answer my question.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Damn you, Elon! Some knowledge began to trickle down. I blame Elon.
You too? Well, glad it...
So I gotta think of Rookadabacker. I'm gonna call her a rumble horn.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Because that Archon is dead!
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academy.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Climb. Sneak around. Find chest. Open chest.
Is this an answer
Get
from this
gifts.
world?
Any other chests nearby? I will gladly steal your property.
Watch out for pickpockets.
I can't cook, turn them into food. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari?
Yes! Do you have a problem with him
There's no
sending
need to
us
say
here?
anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think you misunderstood us.
Here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, let me see.
He also wanted me to call you a
What a
bitch.
relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser
Why your
Lord
mustache is
Kusanagi.
so damn
Do
ugly.
you know a way we can
And
do
also
that?
not very attached to
You
your
even want to meet
face.
the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What?
Great, so no one fucking knows.
What about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
You're a very
Well,
bad
as I
broker. I
said,
hope
this
you know
isn't my
that.
area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh.
Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
Probably
The
because she's a
Dendro Archon
child.
is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Well, I need some answers about my sister, who is who
need to worry
is
just
my
yet. I'm
twin,
only
and she and
hypothesizing
I
here.
can possess
You could certainly
the
try
elements of
asking
this
around and
world
see if anyone else
without
has
needing
ideas.
fucking visions, and I need
Besides,
answers.
You two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this
I
world,
need to
there
find
are
out where my
always
sister
information
is and
you
why the
cannot
hell
obtain
she's
from
ahead of the
Akasha,
Fatui.
things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay.
That says more about you than it does
Your
him.
advice.
And I thought you were supposed to be the smart
I'll
one.
mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
Hold on, 6 great sages. Hold on. This is my
Hey,
extra
come on.
area of
This is a
expertise.
survival skill at the academia.
Uh-huh.
Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Well, Paimon, grab your shovel. We got nothing better to
If we
do.
want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
That's probably not fully true.
Huh? Like who?
Abyssos.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Yeah. Which Catherine is a robot. I swear you not. You can already know this information. And know that Catherine is a robot. But I didn't know, and I heard her say error in a robotic ass tone. She's a robot! Not a bad looking robot by any means, but she's still a robot.
How can my own brother say something like that about me? It's plain hurt.
Ugh. I'm just saying.
Did all the cumbersome tests.
It's a nice detail I did enjoy noticing.
Watch out for pickpockets.
There we go. What? Maybe I should do it. What level? Okay, let's go find Catherine. Whilst also looking for chests. Cause I'm nothing but a plundering pirate. I plunder. But hey, I'm just saying, not my fault y'all leave your chests in open areas for me to find.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
Error. Error.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon.
Error.
Understood.
Error.
Please wait.
Sorry. I'm gonna have to reject that.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various
Eremites?
contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers
Proof
Guild.
Catherine's a robot. She
Though
doesn't
he's
have a
already
glowy thing
retired,
around her.
He and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar. You're welcome.
Thank you, Catherine.
I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Oh, I'll exploit Sumeru, alright.
Right, off to the
I'll
city.
exploit their
Let's go.
currency. Gotta sniff for money. Got that smelly smell. That smells smelly.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It literally took me 3 seconds to get here. How the fuck did it move that fast?
I see. So, Catherine. Ha. It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Oh my lord, let me guess, you're gonna send me to another person who you think might be able to help.
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own 2 hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. Isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada.
Rugadavaka?
In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because
I mean, not technically wrong either.
Most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance,
And the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord.
There's gotta be a
Kusanali.
god in, like, every poly,
We're all just guessing when it comes down to it.
pantheon,
Besides, I'm sure the god of wisdom
pantheological,
doesn't worry about her reputation
I don't think that's the actual
among
word,
people
but, like
us.
pantheon-based
Well,
gods.
thanks for
Like,
the
there's just
info,
gonna be a
Oswald.
god that they're like, oh, yeah, this guy exists.
No problem.
Kind of
Always
like
happy
how,
to help out the Adventurers Guild.
the god of drinking in Greek mythology was just made up. Hey, I don't have to do anything. I'm just walking now. Time to go find the Academia. Time to go find the
Not
Academia.
interested in the Dendro Archon. They even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
We just gotta go straight to the
Isn't there
top.
at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
Why the hell are you eavesdropping on my
From the
damn
sound of it,
conversation?
You two are outlanders who
From
recently arrived.
5 fucking feet
You've been
away?
asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
You are totally fine.
Really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your
Gosh
conversation earlier
damn it.
did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Intrigued.
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand?
Earth, fire,
She and her
water,
wisdom have
and
long been
air.
found by you.
Together, only one person can bend all
Along
4
our
elements.
journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
I wouldn't say amazing, but it was alright. I said alright.
Thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
Now what's your
In a
feed?
way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
They're
Of
wearing a
course.
bit too much
So
red
did you
for
two know that,
the City of Leaves.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Something tells me she's afraid of those two back there.
What the heck just happened?
I think it's something, yep.
It looks like
I
they're searching for
smart!
someone.
I smart, guys. I smart.
Dunyarzad was acting
I do a
super
smart.
nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? Ugh, this stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We We can't let them get in the way now.
Welcome to life, Paimon.
See if we can get rid of
Everything.
them. Then
What
we can
made
catch
you
up
think
with
we
Junior's
weren't
eye.
gonna have anything in our
Hey,
fucking way this
Haven't
time?
you seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Why no, officer? I don't know what the officer might be problem. Have you met my friend here, Emergency
Did she
Food?
have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Paimon, shut the
Quick, after her.
fuck up! Now we gotta fucking engage in combat, Paimon.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Hold on, that was the direction she went. What the fuck?
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Why the fuck are you sitting here?
Oh, you startled me there.
Alright, sweetheart. Why don't you tell us why you're running from people?
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Again, would you like to elaborate on why?
Oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Down, behind the bushes.
Huh? More
Or,
of
you know,
them?
you could pull a Lux
What are
Von
we
Terry
standing
and just
here for? Run!
hide your face
No,
by kissing
wait,
the main character.
My
That's how
body
Lux
isn't in
did
the
it.
Best shape. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
I think they would exactly expect you to hide in a place like
We'll
that.
keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Like, I think the first place, this might just be Star Wars kicking in on me. But I think the tavern or pub is like the first place you check. Any valuables, anyone? Any valuables? Spare change? Spare change? Spare change, anyone? Spare change? Anyone have any spare change? Spare change? Are all of you poor? I shouldn't say that. I am poor myself. Hey, another pub. I mean, it's no Dawn Winery, but it'll do. Aw. Aw, aw.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Shit. Hello? May I help you before you kick my ass? Or at least try to?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Actually, she has information for us, so there is shit for us.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
And she promised us information, so... Kinda sucks to suck, don't it?
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
Wait, hold on, how old is this chick?
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey, Dunyarzad already said said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Because that's the job of a bodyguard, Paimon. They're to protect the person they're bodyguarding. It's not fucking rocket science, Paimon. Dear Lord, how do you not understand simple job security?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation.
I understand that she has information that we want. That is something I understand. So that is something I'm really kind of wanting. So, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Yeah, job security!
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double?
You wouldn't be paying her with your money. You'd be
Give me
paying
some
them with
time,
her
and I'll
parents'
get that
money.
much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your
I mean,
health,
she's not
careless
wrong
and
here.
Running around like this is gonna hurt you. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
I mean,
No,
she's
you're
not wrong.
I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
Let her do it.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia.
Very fair.
Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady.
Honestly, people would say that would be quite fair.
That's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely was your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Looks like we can get our information. You alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two.
Paimon's paying.
Don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
That's the whole reason we're still here, is you promised us information. Like, holy hell! I just want information on my sister.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year.
Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir. But
Great.
There's no need.
You're a part of the
I don't know a lot of
academia,
more
aren't
about me,
you?
and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
I already clicked it. You're a part of the freaking academia. Alright, give me information.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
She's told us basically nothing!
Our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes. They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
They're burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
We've cooked slimes before.
What do you have against my slime dishes?
Everything. It about killed me.
Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even
Yeah.
though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you
know my name?
How do I explain this?
I am an
I might not be
omnipotent
able to
god.
understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really?
I'm your boy stalker.
I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow.
Haha, little baby scared of lightning. And before any of you say lightning and thunder are two different things. No, they're not. It's just the Doppler effect. Lightning causes thunder, and you hear lightning and thunder at the same time if you're right next to it because of the Doppler effect. Thunder and lightning are the same thing.
Tell me what you want.
One is just the sound the other makes.
Then,
Get
can you
science.
make my illness go away? Oh,
That's like one of my biggest pet peeves is when people are like,
I'm not
But-
powerful enough to do that right now.
push his glasses up. Thunder and lightning are two different things. No, they're not. And if you
After
genuinely
that,
think they
the
are,
voice said, "Okay,
I don't know what to
be
tell
your
you.
friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous
But
things.
they're not.
Beyond my window was
They are not two different things.
Sumeru City. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat.
I will
Once
be right
finally
back.
made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
So you think the voice you heard was not the greater Lord Lutherati, but lesser Lord Cusinelli? Cusinelli.
Yes,
Okay.
for sure.
To each their own delusion.
If it weren't
I
for
have the
that
delusion
voice, I would have
of
never been curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books.
I have the
That voice
delusion
sparked a
of
desire
thinking
for
that
wisdom.
buying Transformer
It had to
figures
have been the Dendron
is a
Icon.
viable
I've been
way
hoping
to
for a
spend my
chance to
money.
repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
What's
Finally,
the
a good.
festival?
Oh wait, hold on.
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is.
Well,
It's
yeah,
absolutely
but
terrible.
we know Rukkhadevata
Sure,
is dead.
the Greater Lord founded
We don't
Sumeru,
need confirmation
but
for
hasn't
that.
Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past
We
400
have
years?
other gods who knew
Just remember that
Rukkhadevata
we're still out in
and
public.
know she is
Don't get too
dead.
carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this
You
friend
did what?
happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes,
Maybe.
that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much.
What?
Even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Are you calling her a slow grandma? We should totally let her walk. I am down calling her a slow grandma.
And Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I'm interested because I want to know where my sister is. And how to figure out why she's like the way she is. So, not really interested in her. I mean, I'm not even from this world, so I hardly know her.
Why don't you join the Corps of Third? Not drunk. Not yet.
Chests. Anywhere.
I can still drink.
Sneaky hidey bits.
Why don't you join the Corps of Third? Then? Not drunk. Not yet.
Sir, you are drunk. You need to go home. Not even a single secret in that tavern. What the hell? Also, just recently played It Takes Two. Phenomenal game. treasure. Any treasure. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, money. Money, money, money. Thank you for the free food.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was.
It's the devil begun!
You got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh.
Now some of you might be like, why didn't you make that joke about Ganyu? I didn't think about that joke with Ganyu.
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Plus, these devils aren't curved like the goat. They're curved like the devil himself.
And who are these two?
She also has red hair.
Meet the Traveler and Paimon. My two
As we all know, gingers are the devil.
Just arrived at Sumeru City.
That is a joke for anyone who could not tell.
So you're followers from another land?
Not really followers, more like, trying to find out, what the hell is with my sister. But I will be honest, no.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sabzeruz festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular.
You mean the gazebo?
You're very welcome. It's the only thing
I bet you it's a gazebo.
Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
What the hell is she doing over there? Hold on, I gotta find out what this chick's doing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. The hell are you doing? And who the hell are you? I know who you are. You're a rich businessman who enjoys a good time. That's who you are.
I wonder if the treasures I discovered in my youth might have been left by Greater Lord Rukadin.
Alright, he's more interested in Rukadin. Dog can sing? Swoof! Very nice. Natural born singer. I became a dancer as good as Nilu. Oh, you want to become a dancer as good as Nilu when you grow up. Good luck, you'll need it. Especially if you want to be popular. Let me just be honest. You need to be more than just good to be popular. Wow, especially in that profession.
This place is amazing!
Why are you not automatic?
Not bad. Last time I was
it's
here,
a giant stage. That's it.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come and handle it? Because they don't care.
Probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks.
Now, if it was the school American football team, they'd give it all the money.
If the theater closed down completely.
You just gotta say it's the American football team. Then you get all the funding.
We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sabzeruz festival anymore.
I think that's kind of what they want. I'm just saying from like a business perspective, I don't think they want people to be celebrating it.
We hired someone to patch up the tree, And we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover.
And when do I find out that Nilu, whatever the hell, purple-clothed chick's name is part of the academia?
You've been practicing
Done
so
yours
long
did.
already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
What, is she not able to dance?
What are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Which tells me that's going to be a cutscene.
Have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay.
There's more?
Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be.
Aw, hell.
According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord.
Yes.
A long, long time
We know
ago,
this.
on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance.
I bet you I know who was the one that started playing music. Especially since they like to be drunk.
Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds very bittersweet. Like McDonald's sweet and sour sauce. The most sweet and sour sauce you will ever have.
Really?
Hashtag not sponsored.
You probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine.
And the tattoo on your back?
Best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Patisaras around the stage.
Their favorite
They
flower.
symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the
They're not purple.
dance makes me wish I could have seen
Like,
it.
even.
If
At
my
all.
stage were
They are
hanging
very
up.
blue.
I'd be thrilled if I had just two real Patisaras on the stage. So,
I mean, maybe I could go find one.
interested in the Sub-Zeros festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be
Sounds like a good time to gather information.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
You just want a party. Exactly.
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more.
We are on a time crunch. Don't mind the fact that I haven't done anything in the past, like, 5 episodes. But we're on a time crunch! Fine, it sounds like a plan.
Let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sub-Zeros festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
In that case, nah, man. I'm doing story right now. I already talked to you, though.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny?
Are
you an Outlander?
Yes, and I'm blonde.
Did you know that the Sub-Zeros festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Ah. The kid just wants candy. I can't blame the kid. I'll talk to you last. Hello, big manly man.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar.
Alright, give him a glove on his right arm. That's fucking Anakin Skywalker right there. The hair, the face sculpt, the only thing different is the eye color and the lack of a missing limb. Tell me I'm wrong. Like, it is very apparent from this angle that the face sculpt matches Anakin's very well. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Well, you can tell me I'm wrong. Whether or not I choose to believe you or not is completely separate.
And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
And annoying people until 2 a.m. Nothing better. And we'll talk to you later. Hello, old woman.
Dancing at the Sub-Zero's festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger.
I bet you were very good at it, ma'am.
I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord.
And what'd she say?
My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sub-Zero's festival has been losing its appeal over the years.
Very sad to hear that.
That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Oh, I'm fully aware of that rumor, ma'am. Alright, let's talk to this freaking bodyguard that was just so rude to me.
Huh.
She was so rude.
For the festival couldn't have been easy.
Fake news.
Sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember.
I
don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of.
Why so?
And
Because
the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrance.
Why do I need to know about perfume? I am a man.
I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
No one should shame you for where you get your perfume. I would just like to let everyone in chat know, perfume is made out of whale vomit. You are welcome. Chest? No, no chest. Chest? No chest.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes.
I'm not going to disagree. Nilu is very right about the skill of sewing. It is a very handy skill to have. I have used it on multiple occasions.
Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course.
I'm not very good at it sometimes,
the goddess of flowers had
but I can do it.
On her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
Oh, so you aren't actually, like, you don't actually have horns. Okay.
You look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
Be great if I could see that.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is?
That's Catherine.
Catherine.
What's up, Catherine? Never knew you left the stand. Oh, she does have one of those things.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
Hey, there.
Catherine?
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaking?
Whoa.
Nothing shaking my bacon, baby.
Less formal than usual.
Man, I haven't heard that in a while. I have not heard anyone say "let's shaken" to me in a long while.
Sure.
That last time I heard
Behind
that,
the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions.
I want to say was
Doing the
20,
same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous.
14 or
Like watching the same
15.
Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat.
I travel across Tevat.
About his sister.
Yeah. I travel to get information on my sister.
Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found.
I know, that's why I'm 4 nations in.
Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you
I don't
here,
remember.
Catherine?
Are you a fan of the festival?
Particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
You have fun with the rest of your 9 to 5.
Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all.
We have?
See you
Oh
around.
yeah, we have. See, I just think all the other abilities are garbage. I really like the Animo abilities.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, miss, get the fuck out of my face. How you
I've got
doing?
something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's
yes.
been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious?
Okay.
We'd love that.
It
You're
might
not pulling my leg, are you?
pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about her?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
In my opinion, welcome. Get your spices here.
I'm going the wrong direction. That corridor just reminds me of playing GA on Naboo. Man, those were good days back when Battlefront 2 had live support and I could stream the fucking game without my
It took some convincing
whole
for the
internet
master
crashing.
and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Aw, someone doesn't like to admit they have feelings. Little baby.
Listen, you two.
Nah, you listen. I'm gonna make fun of your ass.
Zod very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Alright, we'll be on our best behavior so you can have your girlfriend.
Oh, hey, Chief.
We just talked to this motherfucker.
What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Yes, we talked to him first.
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfond for more info.
Yeah.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
We're gonna become a police force!
Talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's
At least we're not being blamed for something for once. Honestly, I'm tired of stealth missions.
Than anything else.
Well,
let me fill you in.
Except in Izuma, we were actively going against the government. And you could technically say we were committing acts of terrorism. But we were a rebellion.
Very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads.
There's a very thin line between rebelling and terrorism, and I don't know where that line starts nor ends.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia.
No, we have not heard of that port. If we did, we would have been there first.
Meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Got it. I need to press X, don't I? Yep. I was not focused. Students of the Academia?
Chief, all the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
So there's a rebellion going on.
King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia.
Well, at least we have information.
Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
So we gotta be back in time for a festival that we don't know really anything about, so we don't impress a pretty lady. Well, I'm not gonna say I won't forget, because I will. Don't worry, we will.
Good.
I'll
Then we'll
figure
see
out
you
a way.
both at the Sub-Zero's festival.
I'll have to rephrase the request.
Ayy. Lost in prosperity. Question. After I gain all the benefits. There we go. And then we go here. How much we got? Not a lot. Whoops, the wrong thing. Okay, so that stays on us the entire time we're in here. So where's the border of the city? I wanna... Okay. So let's... Elon, why are you still attached to my brain? Food. Chicken. Delicious. Doggo! Oh man, I missed it leaving. Darn it. Bruh, not this kid. You do no damage. Just a nuisance. Of course we're gonna fight for this chest. Get the free food.
Happy to oblige.
Oh, hello.
Steady as stone.
Here, do you like my spinny of death? Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Let's fight in a big battle. Face off and spin the metal. No time for doubt now. No place for backing down. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Spin on your bay now. Bring on the power. Straight to the top now. Yeah, we're never giving up. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. I skipped a verse and I know I did. Mental fusion, this is it. Let it rip, get a grip, let it rip. I don't get why Let It Rip is like in there 2 times in a row though. Secrets? Secret chest? You know I'd love me a secret chest. I know you know I'd love that. What the hell are you?
Windblade.
Boom. Dead. Oh, you guys are enemies. Archer, fudge. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. That would explain why I'm having trouble. Because I'm doing it wrong. I think we're just gonna get to Portsmouth and then we're gonna end stream. Money! Also chest.
I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah.
Where is it? I smell it.
Is this an answer from this world?
It's nearby. It's in there. I already know. It's in there. How do I get in there? Oh hell no, that involves musical notes. That means I don't want to know. Those of you who don't know, I am not a big fan of music. Move up, please. Alright, time to first of all claim this achievement. And then change my party setup a bit. Amber, you're being swapped out temporarily. For where's she at? Why are all my archers down at the bottom? Collie!
Trainee Forest Ranger Kale, reporting.
No, you're collie, like in cauliflower. Where was that opening up a new one at? See, not that hard. Totally wasn't confused for a second at all.
To replenish your supplies often when you're out in the wild.
Very good advice. It's a very good advice.
Leave it to me.
Holy hell, how far away? Is that the port over there? No, it's past that. Oh wait, I think I see part of it now. Don't tell me. No. No. I just put Collie away. No. I'll do it later. And by later, I mean probably off camera. You know what I will do now? I will get this chest. because it does not seem like I need to do much.
Windblade! Disappear!
Have fun for a swim.
I'll be back.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'll keep this close.
Am I able to level up Albedo? Not Albedo. Beta? I am. Can I level you up fully, though?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Cool. Uh-huh. Yeah, no. Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong one. Oh, did we go up in, profile shit, crap for you? 21,000, let's go. Probably still one of my weakest characters. Oh, sigil. Must do a sigil. Sigil. Must. That's not a sigil. Gosh darn it, I got my hopes up for nothing. Oh, we're over here. Okay. There's a sigil somewhere. Probably in that tree. Crud. Oh, there's the sigil. Are you serious? I didn't get that? There we go. Climb the boat. Back on the land.
I'm aboard on the road.
Alrighty, this is where I'm going to leave the stream. And remember, I will see you all next time. And remember, hashtag PrimeGangRiseUp.